Right now I am on my way to pick up some trash. A litter pick. I'm just trying to throw myself into as much stuff as possible at the minute. Just because, you know, I want to throw myself into as much stuff as possible. Oh, gorgeous sunlight this morning. After about 5 days of rain and what looks like a tornado over the mountains, it's just a cloud. Gorgeous sunlight. I'd go for a walk, a long walk, but I've got too much to do today. Too many lectures and stuff. Yeah, PhD. I still have lectures. Well, not proper ones, but I'm doing French now as well. That makes a total of 4 languages I'm learning. I'm turning into a polyglot, aren't I? I kind of nominated myself for a council position for the Students' Union, thinking, nah, I won't get it, somebody else will run. Somebody else will beat me to it. I'm the only one running for my position. So unless Ron, reopen nominations, wins, that's me on the council. Help? Much? This camera is dusty as flip. I'm thinking, with these drawings and stuff, rather than keep them, I mean I've got them on the computer anyway, but rather than keep the paper copies, I could just hide them in places, like shops and stuff, so that people come across them and maybe find my work and do it as a sort of less illegal Banksy thing. Alright, I'm thinking, hide this first one, W.H. Smith, yeah? Good idea. no animals whatsoever. Oh, I see them now. Off in the distance. Some, wildebeest or bison by the looks of them. Welsh, black and white bison. We see the Welsh bison grazing peacefully. Moments before the massive lion comes and takes a huge chunk out of their arse. I was looking for somewhere I could take some nice photographs, but this isn't really a sort of... No, it's nice, but it's not really photographically nice. It's called the Ethniog, something, beginning with E. I mean, it's an alright place, but it's not really photogenic. Oh well, never mind. Makes a nice evening walk. The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The trees are just wood, the woods are just trees. No need to be afraid that there's something in the glade there. You go out for an evening's walk and you end up doing PhD research. This little bit here, about a year ago, they were filming the latest Doctor Dolittle. Some of the pictures I've seen, they covered all of this in little soily stuff. So it's useful just to have a look at it, see how it is, wait for the film to come out. Gosh, these cars are bugger off. There's nothing down here. Ugh. Cars. Hate them. So currently, I'm on my way to my first ever job interview. First ever proper job interview. Not blacklisted after all, apparently. Coincidentally, this is the hill where the Morris Marina takes off. Chitty chitty bang. Got a view of the mountains as well. I'm just trying to take my mind off this shit. Help. Much. That did not go well. Really didn't go well. Oh, Christ. I think the only reason I got an interview was because of my books. Because the manager was sort of, ooh, he writes books, let's meet him. Never mind. There's always tomorrow. There's always another application. Maybe I am blacklisted. I come in here quite a bit just for a bit of a walk and a think and to look around. And this is Perhaps my favourite bit of the entire building, the tomb of Owain Gwynedd. And they've just added this little plaque, this little framey thing at the bottom. It's quite nice. I like that. It draws attention to it. I like that. That's pretty cool.
That takes skill.
One of the things I want to do this year, while I'm on the council, is try and introduce a sort of book swap scheme. I saw a similar thing in Aberystwyth, where you can just put a book on a shelf in the library, take one, just swap them, sort of fiction books sort of thing. And I sort of want to get one of those started here in Bangor, because I think it's a really good idea. So the first step is to just go see what's out there, just go around all the libraries and just see what sort of book swap schemes are already there. Sorry, I'm just staring at the mountain in the distance between the houses. I need to get up there one of these days. Elder of Valor. Never been up there. Talking about books and stuff, I've just been in a little charity shop just now. Found 2 more books for £1. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children and George MacDonald Fraser. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. Well, Ocean Sciences isn't as ominous as the hole, is it? Still haven't found the library. Maybe I should ask. You're gonna love this one. They closed that library 10 years ago. Showing my age. Right, so that library has a free stuff section and a donate your textbook section. There's a textbook section in the main library, I know that much, so it's just a science library I need to check now. Cool. I used to have that book a long, long time ago.
Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you to the organisers for inviting me. And thank you all for coming out to discuss this history with me.
I'm sorry, great though Eric's book is, it is totally wrong. Let me explain to you why. Why do we know this? We know a princess essential to him. That's one part of the prayer. In other words, that the Mass is a miracle. That the Mass itself, it's not listening to it, it's not understanding the spiritual message. You are witnessing an extraordinary transformation in the physical world. Which
Yeah, I just decided that I don't want to go off that. Oh, I was taking the trolley for sure.
Yeah, probably easier.
James, could you pop my
Are you
trolley
filming?
somewhere?
You're enjoying yourself, James.
Could you pop...
Dynamite.
Nice.
Nice. Oh fuck, I don't have enough life.
Nice.
And
No.
I will bang.
Paris.
Cool.
Okay, I'm done.
It's going on the carpet. It's going right there.
We've just moved the bucket.
Yeah, but it might.
It was doing it next door
It
this
looks
morning.
kinda like
and we had to
blood.
put it
What are they
in
doing with it?
there.
Well, it's from the ceiling, Rodri, so it's not blood.
Yeah, I know.
Unless they stabbed the ceiling.
Okay.
That's a lie.
Is this bucket doing anything? This one?
Yes. Oh no.
If not, then just move it.
No, look,
Nothing's going in
It's
here.
got some in,
It's
right?
tiny. That's nothing.
It's going to be tiny because it's just there.
I don't know. To be honest,
Most of the drips
just
are over
let
here.
the building flood. I don't care.